we have the No Coast Roller Derby team in here again today. They've got about Saturday, the final one of the season. It's on. Who we playing?
The B team will start at 5 p.m. They're playing Bisman from Bismarck, North Dakota. And then the A team will play following at 7 p.m. or later. They're playing Capital City Crushers out of Topeka, Kansas.
So what do we know about the Capital City Crushers? Are they a good team? Or are we getting the win? That's all we want to know.
We're always hoping for a win. I have a friend that plays for their team. It'll be kind of like a rivalry. We've had a lot of skaters that I know and then other skaters on the team know. It'll be a really good game. They've gotten better over the years, so they'll really give us a run for our money, but it should be really good.
Okay, so we got Jolene the Mean back.
Jolene the Mean.
She's been here every time. She's the leader of this cavalry when it comes into the studio.
And Raph, she has that smile.
Yeah.
I've known Jolene for a long. we're not going to say a real name, but I've known Jolene for a long time. And her and her significant other are awesome people. I love them to death. Her and Trey Day, I call him Trey Day.
But Trey Day the Mean.
When she said her name though, Jolene the Mean, I'm like, she's one of those kindest, sweetest people I know. But then you see her rip people's faces off.
She gets into the phone booth and switches.
Yes, there's a cognitive dissonance that's going on. So I'm not sure. Raph, go ahead. I just had to put that in.
You just like flip a switch.
It does not right when I get on the track, but I get really mad. There's this move in roller derby where they trap the goat or trap the baby. They call it sometimes, and if someone calls me the baby, I get so mad.
Noted.
I'm gonna call Trey right now. Don't do it.
Do not call her baby. Hey, baby. The switch was made. And then we got the Enforcer. Enforcer, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I've been playing for 10 years. I was a junior skater for No Coast Junior Derby when they first started. I really love roller derby. It's my favorite sport of all time. It's my entire personality. So
what switch? Okay, the Enforcer. Okay, folks, if you're watching on the streamline, you might be able to see her. But the Enforcer, I mean, she looks like the kindest that's what's so off about this. But what turns you to the Enforcer? Like when you come in with your regular name, which you're not going to say, but then you come in as the Enforcer.
I could probably guess it.
What song?
Maybe.
Song?
What song?
Oh goodness.
What song I'm like, what's that switch for you?
It's not a good one. My favorite pre-roller derby bout song is Africa by Toto.
I saw the rain down in Africa.
So it's not,
Africa, that's your song?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just got a beat that I just, I can't.
Okay, you know what? To each their own. That makes me want to go on a beach somewhere and drive on a drop top convertible along a beach side. Maybe not the most aggressive for me, but to each their own. But that song makes you mad.
It just gets me in the mood.
Put you in a flow.
Yes, the
flow,
the game day flow.
Because the beat is a good beat.
Yeah.
That song is way older than you. I have my shoes. I think are older than you that I have on right now. So that song gets you in the flow. What pisses you off? What gets you into that dark place?
I'm
Maybe that was a dark question.
I'm very competitive. So when it comes to competitive sports, I want to win. I want to see my team succeed. So I will do what I need to do. I will go as hard as I absolutely need to make sure that happens. So it's a ride or die situation more or less, because this team is my family. And we want to do the best we possibly can, as the A competitive team, we're shooting to go to champs one day. So every minute counts, every second counts. So I'm just really competitive.
I like that. Every minute counts, every second counts. I love it. We also have in the studio
Bad Brenda.
Bad Brenda.
Tell us about yourself, Bad Brenda. We want to know.
Well, I recruited just last November. I did recruitment and rostered for my first game in March. I am a jammer. And so, yep, I get hit around a lot, and but I love it. And I grew up roller skating. So for me, this was just something that I really just adapted to pretty easily. And yep, just really love my team. Jolene is one of I feel like my best little blockers that helps me out a lot on the team. She's always clearing my paths for me, and yep, she's great. And so is the rest of the team. They're also awesome.
So both you are first year.
Yeah, I am like one of the 3 people who went to recruitment in 2021, but it didn't
happen due to the
yeah.
COVID.
So I have like a couple more practices under my belt than the recruits from this year.
Because I mean, it just seems like all of you like like we asked you, you're like, I love it. This is the greatest thing ever in the history. It just and then you come and say the exact same thing. It's just like the team, the camaraderie, and all that. That's amazing. So I got to ask too. So we got the match. I mean, is there a post game after party going on after this?
Absolutely. Yep. It's going to be at Rosie's downtown. Rosie's downtown is actually our official after party sponsor.
Cool. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, I want each one of you to answer this question right now. If tomorrow being the last game of the year, okay, what is one word to describe your experience this year season? In a couple words. What's a few words to describe?
Start with me.
Anybody can start. Enforcer, Bad Brenda, Jolene, Amin.
I'll start. It's in one historic because with COVID and everything, No Coast was really set back. They had a lot of ups and downs, not only with COVID, but interleague things that were happening. And so after almost like a 4-year hiatus, being able to do so many crazy things that we've done this year, we've completely basically rebuilt the league for 2023. So it's been a really historic year for No Coast, being able to come back to the track, play. I think we've played up to 6 or 7 games. Being able to host 5 of them here at home, being able to travel, go to Denver, go to South Dakota. It's been such a astronomical year for us. So that's probably the biggest one.
I love it. I love it. Bad Brenda.
Gonna go? Okay. I guess for one word for me, it would probably be growth, just because it was, personal growth, growing as a person on a team, which I never played team sports before this. I think I played t-ball when I was 6. And so it was definitely, and then just seeing the growth in all of my teammates from, that was something that I really enjoy, is just watching everyone really evolve from recruitment till now, which has been just leaps and bounds. Like, it's really amazing to watch everybody just become these amazing players that at the beginning of the recruitment, you just see the struggle, and now people just have evolved into these really amazing players. So I think for me, it's definitely been growth.
Jolene said, "Oh no." It's like there's only one left, Jolene. You said, "Oh no."
Don't call her baby.
Yeah. Nick, don't do it.
I think for me, in one word, I think it would probably be resilience, and maybe not just for me, but like what Bad Brenda said, just watching some of the new skaters who like maybe didn't know how to skate fully when they came to practice, or like when they came to recruitment, to like now they're honing in on skills, or they've fallen so many times and gotten back up. And then even just resilience as a league, like it was a learning experience this year, like with sponsorships and with like being on the board. We just had we learned a lot, and it wasn't super easy all the time. And we're excited for next year.
Definitely.
So you have this off. For first of all, it's not off season yet. You got business to take care of tomorrow. And tell us about tomorrow's logistics, and tell us the details of tomorrow.
The game's at the Icebox, which is the address.
That's all right. That's all right.
1880 Transformation Drive. Doors open at 4:30. First game starts at 5. Second game starts around 7. It just depends on how many timeouts and penalties and official reviews there are in the first game. Tickets are $16 for general admission, and then trackside seating, it's $18. If you're going to sit trackside, you have to be 18 or older.
And then kids 10 and under get in for free.
10 and under get in for free. That is awesome.
Nick, you're in.
We also have a kids
Nick's gonna
table
come with a chippy
as
cup.
well.
You also have a what table?
We have a kids table as well for like, you can color.
Yes. You can bring your own Crayolas, Nick, with the sharpener on the back.
Naj hits the icebox.
So what is a kids table? What is that relate? What is that? What one the kids table?
It's just kind of where if because kids don't want to sit through a whole game. You know, my sister brings all of her kids there, and they get a little rowdy, so you can kind of just corral them over there. We have different things they can color, different kind of craft things. I think just kind of a lot of fun things if they get a little bit bored and move around.
That's awesome. I guess last question I have for you, wrapping up more. What do you do during the off season because when will you start next season? When do you start prepping for next season?
Our 3 weeks of an off season.
Oh,
Relax.
So the way that the off season works, we're kind of doing it differently this year, just because we want to see changes made within the league, and we want to see skaters grow even more. Because in the past we would take a month, or we would take August and then throughout the rest of the year off, and then we come back in January. Athletes, that doesn't really work that way. You have to constantly be conditioning your body, stay in practice. So we'll take a 3-week break. We come back in September for current league skaters, and then October 2nd till November 20th we'll be doing recruitment. That's when we'll be intaking new skaters, seeing who wants to play roller derby. They'll get to learn the basics, the skills, the rules, everything you need to know. And then right at the beginning of the year in January, we'll restart our competitive season.
Off and rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
So say there's somebody listening that wants to play roller derby next year. Who would they contact, or who would be the person that they'd want to get a hold of?
Your best bet is going to nocoastrollerderby.com. You'll see a tab that says join us. That'll have all the recruitment details there. If you're really wanting to jump the gun and join roller derby right away, you can actually register right now. If you have more questions, I recommend emailing nocoastrollerderby@gmail.com.
nocoastrollerderby@gmail.com. Got it.
Perfect. Well, guys, we really appreciate you guys coming in. I think we got every single home match this year you're in for. So
Yeah.
we definitely have to continue it again next
Yes.
year. Best of luck against those Crushers on Saturday.
5:00 Icebox first game. Second game starting shortly after the first game, around 7-ish, give or take. Kids table 10 and under gets in for free. They also have a kids table where Nick is going to be holding court.
Naj is here.